The story of Mentor actually finds itself in Homer's great work called the Odyssey. And in that story, there was a king by the name of Odysseus, who was the king of a place called Ithaca. And he's preparing to go off and fight in the Trojan War. And realizing that he'll be gone for a great deal of time, he recognizes that he'll need someone to look after his household, specifically his son, Telemachus, someone who'd be able to teach him the things that he will need to know in order to one day be king. So he calls upon a man, and the man's name was Mentor. And Mentor served as the teacher and overseer for the young man, Telemachus. And since that time, the word mentor has evolved to mean a trusted advisor, a friend, a teacher, or a wise person. And down throughout our history, there are many examples of mentoring relationships that can be highlighted. Socrates mentored Plato. Haydn mentored Beethoven. If I were to turn to the scriptures, I could say that Moses mentored Joshua. And the list goes on and on. You see, Odysseus understood the need for his son, but he also understood the impact that the right person could have in the life of another person. I want you to know on tonight that if someone has asked you to be a mentor, it means that they have observed something in your life that they believe someone else can benefit from. And if you've answered the call to be a mentor, it means that you recognize that you have something to offer to someone else. And if done properly, the relationship that you form can and should last for a lifetime. Now, where are all the people that are matched up with a mentee? Are they here on tonight? If you're matched up with a mentee, let me see the hands of the mentors and the mentees on tonight, all around the room. Look around the room. Hold your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Now there's something that I want you to do. If you're sitting next to your mentee, I want you to look them in the face. Just look them in the face. And those of you that are sitting close by, look at the matches. Look them in the face. I want to say something to you while you're looking at them. Do you see that smile on that face? Do you see that smile on that face? Let me tell you what that smile is saying. That smile is saying that I'm glad you decided to become a mentor, and I'm proud to have you as my mentor. That's what the smile says on tonight. But in 10 or 20 years, that same smile will say, you know what? I tried harder in life because you believed in me. In 10 or 20 years, that same smile will say, I reached farther in life because you inspired me. In 10 or 20 years, that same smile will say, I never quit because you encouraged me. In 10 or 20 years, that same smile will say, I stayed out of trouble because you counseled me. In 10 or 20 years, that same smile will say, I felt good about myself because you and others like you love me. That's what that smile on that face says. And to those of you that have not become mentors on tonight, I want to tell you that you too have the capacity to put a smile on someone's face. You too can be an inspiration to another person. You too can be the encouragement of another person. What Mentor did in ancient Greece for Telemachus, you can do in the life of a child in the city of Brockton when you realize that you have something to share and you're willing to share it with someone else. So tonight, I challenge you to have an impact on the life of someone else. I challenge you to realize that you have something to offer. I challenge you to be willing to share your gift with others. And most importantly, I challenge you to to be willing to put a smile on a young person's face. Congratulations to all of the awardees on tonight. Thank you and God bless you.